Hello and welcome to another video. This one, we're going to talk about magic, of course, and we're going to talk about artifacts. So I was looking back since Aetherdrift is coming out next month, not very far away at all. It's a big artifact set, so I went back and I was like, wait a minute, we have two sets with lots of artifacts in it already. So one is the Brothers' War, and the other is the Lost Caverns of Ixalan. So I just have the rare and mythics brought up, and as you can see, there's quite a bit for each one, and it's going to be added to. And we even have a Planeswalker, Saheeli, that makes 2/1/1 colorless Thopter artifact with flying. And they have haste. So that's something. Those are two of the colors that I like to play with. And then we also have an Abuelo. You can return it. Exile another target creature artifact you control. Return it to the battlefield under its owner's control at the beginning of the next end step. So there's a lot of things that have artifacts listed. Artifact creatures you control get +2/+2. So I'm kind of wondering who's thinking about making an artifact deck. I know I'll at least look at it. This account doesn't have a ton of cards in it, but I do have some, and I'm working on it, getting more before I kind of go with what I got. So as you see, there's quite a few that are out there that we can play with. So that's something that I'll definitely probably play with during this next set, is doing an artifact deck. Other than that, I have my basic budget Thrombies. Maybe that's what I should call it. Thrombies, the threshold zombies. So let's take a quick look at it. Got the Diregraph Ghoul. I got the Hungry Ghoul. Both of those are zombies. Zul Ashur is a zombie, and then you may cast a zombie creature card from your graveyard this turn. I've messed up on that a few times, but we're getting there. And then it has the Death Baron and the Crypt Feaster. Now I know these cards, like the Crypt Feaster, is not a great card. Deadly Plot, not a great card. To spend 4 mana to destroy a target creature or planeswalker. But I do like returning a zombie card from the graveyard to the battlefield, especially if it's a Zul Ashur. Then I also have some threshold cards with Kiora, with, I forgot about the Crow of Dark Tidings. He's also a zombie bird, with the Dreadwing Scavenger, and then also with the Crypt Feaster. So those are the threshold cards. I don't know that I'm going to do much with this. I'm doing okay with it. I have moved up to Bronze Tier 2. One more win, and I'm at Bronze Tier 1. So I guess if I want to do anything for this season, I need to get on it. But back into the decks. So that's the upgrade that I've made to the, what is the name of that deck? Undead Resurgence. So that's, I had gotten 2 Zul Ashurs, so I added them right away. Gotten rid of a few, and I added a few, and I added some of the other ones that I have. So that's where we came from. The other deck I'm going to look at possibly working on is a saddle or a vehicle deck in green and white, using this as the starter. But we'll see. We'll see how this new Aetherdrift goes. I have a decent amount of cards. I could make one. I could probably make one pretty good deck, for sure. I know that I've looked on Untapped, and some of the top tier best of one decks I can make, but I really want to do best of three. So while I only have best of one right now, we're going to work on collecting more gold. Be ready for whenever Aetherdrift pops in. So be ready whenever Aetherdrift pops in. I don't think I'm going to buy any of the bundles. I did just buy, and it surprised me, the $5 beginner bundle. And I'm about ready to sneeze, so apologies. I did just buy the $5 beginner bundle, and I was surprised. Hey, it didn't give me packs, which that's okay. That's okay. But it gave me 10 packs. It had the five packs that came with it from Foundations, and then it gave me the 2,500 in the gems. Not sure what I'm going to do with that yet. I'll probably wait and buy this one to get the 3,500 gems for 15, and then get the two. But I also might do this. Give me a Sid Pharma racer card and a Sid Pharma card style. So I might do that because that is what the general is, but this does give me an extra 100 gems. So I'll probably end up doing that. But the one thing that was nice that happened whenever I purchased the $5, it gave me 5 of these gold packs. So I was really surprised. And of course, you know, they all were mythic or rares. So I got an extra 35 rares. And then the rares from the 5 packs. So I gained quite a few rares just by spending $5. And then, like I said, I'll probably buy this later. Let's make sure that I'm not missing out on anything today, because you know they always stick 50 gold for 550 gold at the end. So that's what the plan is. That's what I'm going to look at. I'm going to keep these up for a little bit. I did start working on a mono black zombies deck, but I'm not really sure that I want to do that. And then I looked on Untapped, and here's what I came up with. And like I said, I can make these. These are decks that were the person that were playing them made it to Mythic. But again, I want to do a best of 3. So that's just a quick update on Magic: The Gathering Arena. And like I said, the main part of this is I'm going to be looking at artifacts. I'm going to be looking at saddling or having a vehicle crewing. So those are going to be the two things I kind of look at, but we're going to have to go by what cards we get, so that we can build our deck from there. And it doesn't have to be a tier 1, tier 2 deck. It can be a deck that I like playing, and hopefully we'll do well with it. I appreciate you watching. Thank you very much. Have a great rest of your day.